Right. So yeah, that day I was at home and she called me and it was on the news and everything on CNN or one of them stations and it was just on there. And I don't know. I don't. It wasn't. I didn't feel how I felt when I lost my grandfather, the one that raised
Gotcha.
my mom.
Got you.
It was a disconnect.
Mm.
It was a big disconnect, and so and I didn't feel how I felt when I lost my grandmother. So it was just a disconnect. I mean, but I was sad for my mom
Yeah.
because at the end, regardless, that's still her daddy. She didn't care what he did. That was her daddy. And it's like that chapter had, I think that chapter had, it felt like that chapter had ended of trying to uh, get him to acknowledge who she is.
Mm.
It seemed like that chapter had ended, but the chapter still didn't end because she still had to fight to be acknowledged. But she just wasn't able to prove to him what he already knew.
Yeah.
And to
Yeah.
see how he would, I think, so that so yeah, that when he passed away, it was like for me, it was like, oh wow, I'm sorry, mom. She wanted to go to the funeral. I said no.
Oh.
I told her no. I said, listen, we had to deal with stuff because I looked at it like this. We had to deal with stuff with my grandparents that was here. So I felt like if we had to deal with stuff with my grandparents that was here, I don't know what it's gonna be with this. Remember my experience was we drove 15 hours only for them to act like we didn't exist.
What's happening? This is Deontay Curl, host of Turn Up the Volume podcast. Listen, do me a favor. If you like this video, do yourself a favor and hit the subscribe button. Also, tap the bell and turn on all of your notifications to see this and more interviews and more shows from my podcast right here on my YouTube page. So, y'all hit that like button, tag, share, and subscribe. Y'all be good.